For all our media and video coverages, we are grateful. The Institute of Distance Learning KNUST, thank you for making our journey around the nation easy and pleasurable. The venues you provide to support the quiz are well appreciated. Dext Technologies. At Dext Technologies, we say practical science is now our bold and gallant contestants. We say congratulations to you even ahead. And we say thank you so much for the efforts that you have put in, for the time you have spent in getting yourselves prepared, as well as getting your names registered for this contest. Not forgetting our jubilant supporters who are here to push us over the line to victory. Thank you so much. Let's give ourselves a very big round of applause. And so my name
Bethany Mawinya Dolagwenu, final year.
Mike James Jr., JHS2.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Finally, from Galaxy Sterling Community School.
Jedi Akwana text Nabuaji.
And
is Cecilia when song ma Akandi.
Thank you so much. A big round of applause to our contestants. All right. And so contestants, please keep your microphones turned on throughout the duration of the contest. Contestants, you have buzzers in front of you. We want to do a quick buzzer test. Let's hear the sound of the buzzer from Nana Kwenu Memorial School. Asenua Presby JHS. And finally, Galaxy Sterling Community School. Thank you so much. There will be 4 rounds in this contest. Round 1 is the fundamentals. Round 2 is the fastest finger, fastest brain. Round 3 is a science and technology challenge. And round 4 is decoding the clues. I'll be reading the instructions at the beginning of each round. And so to round 1, the fundamentals. This round consists of biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and ICT questions. If a school answers a question correctly, 3 points are awarded. If it is incorrectly answered, it becomes available as a bonus to the other 2 schools to compete for. The score for a bonus question is 1 point. Schools will have 15 seconds to answer questions that do not require calculations and 40 seconds to answer questions that require calculations. Each school has a maximum of
Capital R, capital R, small r, capital R, small r, small r, small r.
I will give you the mark. 3 points. Asenua Presby. What are the possible phenotypes of the offspring?
Capital R.
That is not correct. You have 1 more attempt.
Capital R and small r.
And that is not correct. Nana Kwenu for a bonus.
So they can be red or white.
And that is correct for 1 point. Galaxy Sterling Community School. What are the genotypic and phenotypic ratios?
$50-50.
That is not correct.
So the genotypic will be RR and capital
That is-
R, capital R.
That is not correct. Nana Kwenu Memorial for a bonus.
2-1.
That is not correct either. And so the phenotypic ratio is 3:1. The genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. To the second question. Again, this is another preamble to all schools. During an experiment, a student needs to mix an acid with water to make a dilute solution. Asenua Presby. Should the student pour acid into water or water into acid? Explain.
the student is to add water to the acid. Because
Nana Kwenu for a bonus.
The student is to add acid to the water because when the student adds water to the acid, there will be an explosion.
I will give you the mark, 1 point. And so the student should pour the acid into the water and not the water into the acid. Pouring water into concentrated acid can cause a violent reaction and the acid may splash, causing burn. So the violent reaction may be an explosion. Also, pouring acid into water releases heat slowly, which prevents splashing. All right. Galaxy Sterling Community School, your main question. Name 2 safety equipment the student should wear while doing this experiment.
First of all, you should wear goggles, and also supposed to wear lab coat and also gloves.
Correct for 3 points. Nana Kwenu Memorial School. What should the student do immediately if some acid spills on his skin?
So immediately after the acid splashes on the skin of the student, the first thing to do is to rinse the skin with water.
Galaxy Sterling for a bonus.
So he is supposed to remain calm, then wash the spill with water thoroughly. Then he's supposed to apply any base so that it will be neutralized.
I will not give you the mark for a bonus. And so I'll come back to Nana Kwenu and give you 1 out of 3. So he's supposed to rinse the affected area immediately with plenty of water, supposed to remove any contaminated clothing, and also to report to the teacher or the lab attendant, the lab instructor, and seek medical attention if necessary. Okay, question number 3. This is another preamble. A class teacher records students' marks in a spreadsheet. If a student scores 50 or more, they pass. If less than 50, they fail. Galaxy Sterling Community School. Write a formula using an if function to display pass or fail for each student.
The first statement is if greater than 50 is equal to pass, and the second one is if less than 50 is equal to fail.
No, I will not give you the mark. One more attempt.
So the first statement is if score is greater than 50.
No, time is up, sorry. Nana Kwenu Memorial for a bonus.
Equal to pass if open bracket greater than 50, close the bracket.
That is not correct. And so, let me make a point before we proceed. So, as Senior Presby, you pressed your buzzer to answer a bonus question, even though the main question had not exhausted their time. This is unfair. It is a fair competition, and so we will not allow that. Please always make sure that their time has elapsed fully. They have fully exhausted their time before you ring your buzzer to answer the question as a bonus point. If you ring your buzzer while they are speaking, it is unfair, and so you'll be disqualified even from answering it as a bonus question. Please, let's take note of that and be as fair.
You use the count function.
That is not correct either. So the function is equal to count if, open bracket, C2 to C20, comma, inverted commas, pass, close brackets. Asenua Presby JHS, your main question. How can the teacher sort the students from highest to lowest total marks?
The teacher should use the sort in descending order to sort the highest mark up, followed by the others in that order.
No. Come again.
The teacher
attempt more.
The teacher should use the sort.
And your time is up. Galaxy Sterling for a bonus.
First, the teacher should select all the names and scores of the students. Then you should go to the data tab. Under the data tab, you press sort. Then you select the input, which is from descending order. So it will arrange the scores.
And that is correct for 1 point. To the next question, a preamble for question number 4. A prism splits white light into a spectrum of colors. Nana Kwenu Memorial School. What is this process called?
Dispersion of light.
And that is correct for 3 points. Asenua Presby. Name the color that bends the most and the color that bends the least.
The color that bends the most is the violet, and the color that bends the least is the red.
That is correct for 3 points. Galaxy Sterling Community School. Give one practical application of dispersion of light.
The formation of rainbows.
That is correct. 3 points. Another application is spectroscopy, and then even in optical instruments. Okay, so question number 5. This is a preamble to all schools. You have 40 seconds for this question. A train departs Accra at 8:50 a.m. and is scheduled to reach Kumasi in 5 hours and 20 minutes. Along the journey, the train stops at 2 stations for 15 minutes each. Due to track maintenance, the train slows down and the total journey is extended by 40 minutes. Asenua Presby.
It's the preamble again.
And so I would read it once more, but you stops and the delay.
2:50 p.m.
That is not correct. One more attempt.
3:20 p.m.
And that is correct for 3 points. Nana Kwenu Memorial School. If the train could travel 25 minutes faster than the scheduled journey, excluding stops and delays, what time would it have arrived?
So the train would have arrived at the time 1:45 p.m.
And that is correct for 3 points. And so the following questions are statements. You have to state whether they are true or false. These questions cannot be passed on as bonuses. You have only one attempt. Galaxy Sterling Community School. Magnetic materials are attracted to both poles of a magnet.
True.
Correct for 3 points. Nana Kwenu Memorial School. Magnetic field lines always go from the South Pole to the North Pole outside the magnet.
False.
Correct for 3 points. Asenua Presby JHS. Moving a magnet near a coil of wire can induce an electric current.
True.
Correct for 3 points. Nana Kwenu Memorial School. The number 19 in the decimal is 10011 in binary.
It's false.
That is not correct. It is true. Asenua Presby JHS. The octal number 27 equals 23 in decimal.
False.
That is not correct. It is true. Galaxy Sterling Community School. In binary, the number 1001 equals 8 in decimal.
False.
Correct for 3 points. And this will bring us to the end of round 1. And so at the end of round 1, we have the following as your scores. Nana Kwenu Memorial School, 14 points. Asenua Presby, 9 points. Galaxy Sterling Community School, 16 points. Before we go to round 2, we'll take a very short break and then we'll come back with round 2. Fastest brain, fastest finger. so much for staying with us. Round 2 is the fastest brain, fastest finger. One question will be read out and contestants will compete to be the first to answer. Each question will carry a score of 4 points. When a contestant is ready to respond, they should press the buzzer before they attempt to answer. Answering a question before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from that question. Contestants, after you press the buzzer, you have 3 seconds to provide an answer. If a school gets the question wrong, the 2 remaining schools get to compete to answer. Each school has a maximum of 1 attempt. A wrong answer in this round will attract a penalty of 1 point. We want to do a quick buzzer test before we go on. Let's hear the sound of the buzzer from Nana Kwenu Memorial School. Thank you. Asenwa Presby. Galaxy Sterling Community School. Thank you so much. Contestants, I wish you all the best for this round. And to the first question. Name all the types of teeth. Nana Kwenu Memorial.
The canine, the incisor, the premolar, and the molar.
And that is correct for 4 points. To the next question. The eclipse formed when the Earth comes between Nana Kwenu Memorial.
The lunar eclipse.
And that is correct for 4 points. To the next question. Solid non-metals normally break into pieces. Nana Kwenu Memorial.
Brittle.
Brittle is Memorial.
So the population will be 2500 people.
That is not correct. Asenwa Presby.
52,500.
That is not correct. Galaxy Sterling.
52,250.
And that is correct for 4 points. To the next question. Which of the farming practices is the best way of Galaxy Sterling?
Ecological farming.
Please say it again.
Ecological farming.
That is not correct. Asenwa Presby.
Mixed farming.
That is not correct. Nana Kwenu Memorial.
1.4.
That is
meters.
not correct. That is not correct. And the answer is 0.333 meters or 33.3 centimeters, depending on which units you want to use. Okay, and then to the very final question for round 2. 1 byte is equal to Asenwa Presby.
8 bits.
Correct for 4 points. And this will bring us to the end of round 2. Once again, we like to thank our sponsors. The quiz is originally brought to you by the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology with the proud support of the College of Science and the College of Engineering, proudly sponsored by the MTN Stakeholders Management, the Ghana Great Company Limited, Nestle Ghana Limited, Good Food, Good Life, Dext Technologies, where practical science is now practical, the e-learning center at KNUST, and the Institute of Distance Learning at KNUST. Kesben TV, our media partners, thank you so much for your dedicated support. At the end of round 2, Nana Kwenu Memorial School, 14 points. Asenwa Presby, 1 point. Galaxy Sterling Community School, 6 points. And so at the end of 2 rounds of this contest, Nana Kwenu Memorial School has 28 points. Asenwa Presby, 10 points. Galaxy Sterling Community School, 22 points. And so we proceed to round 3, the Science and Technology Challenge. One question will be given to all schools. The question in this round will require contestants to perform a task that will be assessed. The score for this round is 10 points. Contestants will be given up to 10 minutes to complete the task. Round 3 is powered by the Dext Science set. And this is the preamble for the Science and Technology Challenge. You are a data entry clerk at a research center. Your supervisor has provided you with a spreadsheet that records the scores of students in Two minutes remaining. Thank you. Stop work. Our correspondents will come over and then we'll check what you have done and return to you shortly with the scores for round 3. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying with us. And so in round 3, you were given a preamble and asked to perform some specific tasks in Microsoft Excel application. So for task 1, you're supposed to use a formula to calculate the total score for each student, then use a function to calculate the average score of all students, then use functions to find highest and lowest total scores, use conditional formatting to highlight students with total scores. I'll start with Nana Kwenu Memorial School. You were able to answer or perform all the tasks correctly except for task number 4, where you had to use conditional formatting to highlight students with total scores above 160. You didn't do the conditional formatting, and so you scored 8 out of 10. Then I go on to Galaxy to Asenua Presby JHS. You were able to perform the first 4 tasks correctly. And on the last one, which is to create a bar chart to display students' names on the x-axis and total scores on the y-axis, you interchanged the naming. And so you put the total scores on the x-axis and the student names on the y-axis. And so you scored 1 out of 2, bringing it to a total of 9 out of 10. And so at the end of 3 rounds, and so we go to round 4. Round 4 is called Decoding the Clues. The question will be read out as a series of clues. If the question is answered on the first clue, 6 points are awarded. On the second, 5 points. On the third, 4 points are awarded. And on the fourth or any other, 3 points will be awarded. Contestants are to press the buzzer before attempting to answer the question. Failing to press the buzzer before answering will disqualify the school from that question and will nullify your answer even if it is correct. Let us do a quick buzzer test. Let's hear the sound of the buzzer from Nana Kwenu Memorial. Okay, Asenua Presby JHS. Thank you, Galaxy Sterling. Thank you so much. Contestants, I'll be using my hand gestures to show you which clue I am reading. And so you see 1 finger up for clue number 1, 2 fingers up for clue number 2, 3 fingers up, 4 fingers up, 5 in that order. And so to the first set of clues. I am a process that you cannot see with your naked eye. I can occur quickly like a burning log or slow. Galaxy Sterling.
Respiration.
That is not correct. I can occur quickly like a burning log or slow like the tarnishing of silver. I turn some food. To the third set of clues. I am essential for navigating the vast digital landscape. Nana Kwenu Memorial.
A compass.
That is not correct. Galaxy Sterling.
Keza.
Please speak in the microphone again.
Keza.
That is not correct. That is not correct. So I am essential for navigating the vast digital landscape, but I am not found on a map. I consist of characters and symbols that, when combined, lead you to a digital destination. You will often use me after a search engine gives you a list of results. I include a domain name that directs you to the right server. You can find me in the address bar at the top of your web browser. Sometimes I end with .com